السلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين. الحمد لله الذي يجيبني حين أناديه ويستر علي كل عورة وأنا أعصيه ويعظم النعمة علي فلا أجازيه. نحمده ونسبحه ونقدسه على آلائه ونعمائه، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، إلها واحدا أحدا فردا صمدا قيوما، نؤمن له بالربوبية ونقر له بالعبودية، ونشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبده ورسوله أرسله بالهدى ودين الحق ليظهره على الدين كله. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك وترحم على محمد وآل محمد كأفضل ما صليت وسلمت وباركت وترحمت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. وصل اللهم وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين والأوصياء والصديقين وعترة نبيك الطيبين الطاهرين وأصحابه المنتجبين ومن تبعهم بإحسان وإيمان إلى يوم الدين. عباد الله، أوصيكم وأوصي نفسي بتقوى الله ولزوم أمره. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الذين إن مكناهم في الأرض أقاموا الصلاة وآتوا الزكاة وأمروا بالمعروف ونهوا عن المنكر ولله عاقبة الأمور. صدق الله العلي العظيم. In the previous week, our subject was about how to make our communities healthier, stronger, more unified, and more prosperous. And I mentioned one of these reasons, one of these causes that we need to embrace and adopt in our community, and that is social cohesions, social accord, social harmony. This is probably the most important thing we have to develop in our community. In a society, in a country, in a neighborhood where people are suspicious of each other, disrespectful of each other, they are racing with each other. The poor is racing with the rich, the neighbor is racing with his neighbor, the customers racing with the boss of the company, with the owner of the shop, with the owner of the business. This type of competition, this type of race, this type of mistrust between the people will destroy the whole society. And this is, as I mentioned last week, such a society would not be called Islamic, not even a human society. The most important characteristics of an Islamic society is national and social unity and understanding of each other. وَتَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْبِرِّ وَالتَّقْوَى. Help each other, do not exploit each other. Try to stand with each other, support each other, uphold each other, do not destroy each other. وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعِدْوَانِ. When there is a cause, and that cause is disturbing cause, don't support that cause. وَلَا تَعَاوَنُوا عَلَى الْإِثْمِ وَالْعِدْوَانِ. If someone is exploiting his community, his nation, do not help him. Do not stand with him. So this is what is important. In the society, we need social cohesion, social togetherness. And then today I'd like to mention another aspect of a strong and healthy community, and that is the sense of responsibility. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. All of us are leaders. There is no single leader in the community, in the society. All members of that society are leaders. and all of them are responsible for their subjects. وَكُلُّكُمْ مَسْئُولٌ عَنْ رَعِيَّتِهِ. We are all leaders. Men, women, old, senior citizens, young, youth, children, we are all leaders in the society. And we are responsible for our subjects. In a society where only few people feel responsible and the rest are irresponsible, that is not a successful society. That society is not going to move forward. That society is not going to be prosperous. In every community, every society, people all have to participate, all people. If only few work and the other are spectators, they watch, they don't work, they don't produce, they don't give, they don't contribute, then that society cannot move forward. Society depends on the energy and the participation of all members. No one is excluded. Sometimes I say, whenever we have fundraising, or people have fundraising elsewhere, all people have to pay. Someone can pay $10,000, someone can pay $10, but you must pay. Don't decline. Even if you can afford $10, pay this $10. Al-qalil khayrun min al-hirman. To pay little, less, is better than not to pay at all. You have to pay. You have to give. You have to work. Someone can work, can do 90% of the job, which is good. Someone can do 5% of the work. Still, you have to do. You cannot decline. You are the builder of your community. We don't expect a foreigner from elsewhere, a stranger from outside to build the community for me. This is my responsibility. I'm living in this community. My wife, my children are living. My family are growing in this community. I don't expect someone else to come and help. We have to help. When the Prophet ﷺ built the Muslim society in Medina, when he started building the masjid, every single person, every man of that society was building the mosque, including himself. They came to him, they said, Ya Rasulullah, you don't have to work. You are our guide. You give us guidance, knowledge. You are the leader. Relax. He said, no, I have to work myself. This is my mosque. I am part of it. I want to worship my Lord in this mosque. He was an example for all. All people were working. No one was excluded, including the Prophet himself and his family. This is how we build the society. We need the talent, the work, the intelligence of all members of the society. This is the beauty of life. When you build something together, when you build it together, you're going to enjoy it. But when only few are builders, others are spectators, they just sit and watch, work is not going to move forward. Last year, I went to Pakistan, to Karachi. I went to a community that I consider them an ideal community. Why? Because all people of that community built their own mosque. They have a beautiful mosque in a beautiful neighborhood. They did not get donation from outside. All members of that community, they put their money into building that community. Not only in terms of money, but in terms of work also. I went to the Friday prayers. It gets packed. Probably 5,000 people were inside and outside the mosque. And they had heavy security because of the target killing of the Shias in Pakistan, unfortunately. They had very heavy security. And I wanted to know why this community is successful. I was observing to learn. I realized that the president of the board of directors, who is a senior officer in the Air Force, he's a pilot himself, he's retired. I did not see him sitting in the office. I kept asking about him. Where is Fulan? They told me he's outside. Then after half an hour he came, he was carrying the radio. He said, Sayyid, I cannot rest in the office. Today is an important day, Friday prayers, and we are targeted. Anything wrong could happen. So he was in the field. He was checking on all the gates, all the guards who are standing outside. He was working. I told him it's successful because of you, your leadership. You are not just a president by name, fictitious name, real president. You worry about your community. You are the last one to come and pray, the last one to eat. You make sure that your community is safe. The safety, the security, the prosperity of your community is your prime goal. On the other hand, I've been in many Islamic centers in this country, in America, and they have people on the board of directors, you don't see them. They don't even attend Friday prayers. People do not know them. They only know their names, but they don't see them. Invisible, hidden imams, Imam al-Ghaib. He's a president, he's board member, but he doesn't come, he doesn't participate. For prestige, he wants the name for prestige, not for service. This is the difference. If you look for the name for prestige, you are not going to succeed. Your community, your center is not going to succeed. But if you need to be there to help, to serve, you are there, then you will succeed. كلكم راع وكلكم مسؤول عن رعيته. Someone who does not have that sense of responsibility in his community, he is careless. He just wants people to serve him without paying back. He wants people to aid him, to help him, to rush, to help him. But when the people need help, he's not there, he's absent. That person does not have wujdan. His wujdan, his conscience is dead. Is dead. That person is sometimes less than animals, because sometimes animals have sense of responsibility. Animals, when their children are attacked, they go for defense. They defend their family, their nest. Even birds, they have sense of responsibility. We have to have sense of responsibility. We have to build the community together. And we have to inspire our children that you are part of this community. You are part of this community. If you want to be successful, then your community has to be successful too. Your environment has to be successful. If we live in an environment which is in disarray, it's not organized, we don't have a proper organizations, not only I am going to lose, my entire family, my children, my grandchildren are going to lose. So if I seek happiness and stability for my marriage, my family, my life, I have to seek it first for my community. I have to participate. I have to give sense of responsibility. Al-ihsas bil-mas'uliyya. According to your ability, someone can give intellectually, someone can give physically, someone can give financially, someone has expertise, experience, wisdom. But we have to pitch in. We have to work together. This is what brings real prosperity for the community. When all members of that community feel sense of responsibility. This is my place, this is my institution, this is my neighborhood. This is my neighborhood. I have to take care of my neighborhood. So this is the second element of al-mujtama'u najih, successful community. Number one, I mentioned it last week. What was last week's topic? About what? Social cohesion, social accord. We help each other. Social cohesion, real love. When people exchange, they exchange compassion, not animosity. In some countries and some societies, people are rivaling with each other, even neighbors. Sibaq, they have race with each other. So I grab this before my neighbor takes it. Even in the market, when you go to the market, something comes in you, they do hujum, attack. The stronger, so women, for instance, women, the weaker part of the community, they don't have access to it. This is not good. This means that this community exploiting each other. This community is based on injustice, on aggression, on greed. We don't want our communities to be based on greed. We want our community to be based on grace, on mercy, on compassion. The story of Musa when he went to Madian and people were watering from that well, he found two ladies standing aside. They have to spend the whole day standing aside. Why? Because men don't allow them to come and water. So he asked them, why are you standing here? She said to him, لا نسقي حتى يصدر الرعاع وأبونا شيخ كبير. We have an old father. He cannot make it here. This is a patriarch society dominated by men. They don't allow women to get water. So we have to wait until sunset. When all people finish their work, then we come. Musa did not accept that. This is not justice. This is not justice, where the stronger always monopolizes things, dominates things. You have to allow the weaker part of the society. I always say Islam is not exhibited only in Salatul Jum'ah, when we pray 5 times a day, neither in the month of Ramadan. Islam is also exhibited in the way you drive your car, in the traffic in that community. If the traffic is nice and good, people are helpful, respectful of each other, this is an Islamic society. If their traffic is miserable, based on greed and sibaq and race, this is not an Islamic society. Choose another name for it. Even in that traffic, even the way you drive. This is haqq al-tariq. We have it in Islam, haqq al-tariq. Be thoughtful of others. Don't take the road for you. Don't dominate. Allow others. Give the way of right. Give the right of way to others. Because they are with you, sharing the same. If something happens, you're going to be involved in that too. If there is an accident, not only people's time is wasted, your time is also wasted. Your energy is wasted. Take care of your community. So this was the first, and the second, the sense of responsibility, and I have the third and the fourth for the upcoming weeks, inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وأهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين.